Hi, everyone. I'm here today with Michael Alt. Thank you, Michael. I know you love being on the camera. And he is our agent superstar today. So, Michael, tell us, how long have you been a realtor?
Just under 5 years, probably 4.5, between 4.5 and 5 years.
Wow. How are you liking it so far?
It's been interesting. It can be fulfilling. It's definitely challenging at times.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I do like it to where, you know, I can make my own schedule and stuff like that. I mean, and helping people. I mean, it's hard nowadays to get a home ownership, you know, with the way things are and interest rates and everything. So when I get to that point to where I can help somebody and we actually get to the finish line, it's pretty gratifying, yes.
Yeah, I love that feeling too. And so what inspired you to go into this career?
Well, I retired from law enforcement after 20 some years. And then I took about a year off. And basically what inspired me is I always liked real estate. To me, I thought it was like glamorous, you know, when I was listening to everybody, you know, before. And
then you got in and learned the truth.
Exactly. And then my wife, after a year, after taking some time off, said it's time to get a job. She goes, go find a job. So I decided, well, let me go ahead and try real estate, and that's how I basically got into it. And it's been pretty interesting, pretty fun.
Well, so you mentioned that you enjoy when people, you know, when you're able to help them. Is there any other favorite part of real estate that you love?
Well, I like the challenge, a lot of part. When you get to certain parts in the contract, you know, or, you know, you're doing the inspection, things come up and it's, in law enforcement, we have to settle the problem. So if we go to a call and there was a problem, then we would listen to both sides. We'd try to figure it out. And then we would try to, come to an understanding or come to a part where everybody can agree with. And that's the thing I like it.
So that's interesting because you're always coming up with a solution, right? In real estate, which is, so Michael's not going to expect me to say this, but we had a meeting and Michael had to leave for good reasons. And so when Michael left, we were able to critique, and we all gave suggestions, like one word describing Michael. And that was one of the ones, like a problem solver, and which I'm sure comes from your police, you know, background, which is a good thing. It's good to be a problem solver in real estate.
It is. I mean, because one of the biggest things that we do in real estate is solve problems.
That's right. So for those people who don't know who Michael Alt is, who is Michael Alt?
I like to think I'm just an ordinary guy for the most part. I'm pretty quiet, as in law enforcement, you didn't let the public really know too much about your life. And that's
very private life, right?
Yes, very private. I didn't have Facebook. I didn't want on Instagram and all that because, you know, our agency would actually look at your Facebook pages and everything, your profiles, to see what you're posting. So I just never did it. So when I got into real estate, you know, here it is, you know, everything's been around for like 20 years and I had no clue what it was. And then now I'm supposed to be open, I'm supposed to be public, and, you know, I'm supposed to let everybody into my life and
into your world.
And I'm supposed to show everything. So it's been definitely difficult to do that. I, you know, try to do more, try to get out there. I need to get out there more. But I'm somebody that, I mean, I'll work my hardest for you, you know, for anything. I help my family out all the time. I got people that call me that I go and help, you know, so that's who I am. I mean, I'll be there if you need me, if I can. I've even offered to help. Don't quote me on it. You know, don't try to do this if you need help moving. But I have had some clients where I've offered to assist because, you know, the way they're talking, they needed help to move after they purchased a house. They didn't take me up on, you know, so, but I like to think that I'm somebody that is there to help people, to facilitate anything that they might need to help them in their life. And
which is a great thing. I mean, it's great. And you're involved with your church too, and you help there. And
yes. Yeah. I go to church Wednesdays and Sundays. I'm an usher at the church.
Yeah. That's a good thing. So, name, if you don't mind, we're switching gears for a minute. Name one thing about what you love about working with, you know, our team.
Our team. I love our team. It's grown immensely in the last year or so. Everybody that, it's always nice. Everybody's always helpful. If I need help, especially if I call Chris, the coordinator, she's always there to answer. And yeah, 7 days a week, I can text her and she'll get a hold of me. What I love about the agency is the fact of how much you provide for us. I mean, you do very well, giving us the tools that we need to prosper, to do our jobs. And you're very easy to talk to and be able to, if I need questions or if I have questions and I call you, you're between phone calls, between when you're,
I know, I'm always like, I'm on the phone, I'll call you in 5. And he's like, it's been an hour.
Then, 30, 40 minutes later, you call me.
But I call you back.
But yeah, so, and I mean, everybody's pretty easygoing and it's really easy to work, to do your job.
I'll have to say something else about Michael because, and Michael said he's quiet. And I guess when you said that, I was like, what are you talking about, Michael?
Well,
but
quiet reference to my personal life.
Oh, okay.
If I'm in a social setting or something like that, I like to joke, I like to cut up and stuff like that.
Yeah, Michael's quite funny. Quite funny. I think that came up too at our meeting.
Yeah, well, looks aren't everything, right?
You're funny. See, that's what I'm talking about. So, Michael, tell everyone, because I firmly believe that people will be connected to people that they're attracted to. So if someone watching this video, if you're like, I like that Michael guy, then you definitely need to reach out to him. So, Michael, how can people reach you?
It's very simple. You can reach me on Facebook at Michael Alt Realtor with Corcoran Connect. You can get me on Instagram at michael.alt.realtor. My phone number is 407-780-4653. And my email is michael@corcoranconnect.com.
Thank you, Michael.
You're welcome.